Who says you can't have a garden in the city? And who says because you're on the second floor of a building, you can't have a couple of planters? I say you can. Do you want to see my garden? I've got an urban outdoor garden. Come on, let's have a look. Do you know, when I lived in the country, I always had a big garden, and I moved to the city and I absolutely just missed it terribly, terribly. So I thought, I've got to have a garden. I often get asked, what is a garden? A garden has to be in the ground, in the earth. Well, these are in the ground, they're in the earth. And if you have one pot with a plant growing in it, that's a garden, my friends. They don't have to be huge and spectacular and meander through them and have your cups of tea with your spiral umbrella. You can enjoy them just as a pot on your deck, just a couple of things on your windowsill, and that is a garden. We've got everything from this incredible hibiscus that blooms beautifully in the summer, except not today because you're here. We grow tomatoes. Back up, my darlings, look. These are just little dollar store planters I bought that sit on the deck. Fill them up with some fresh soil. Use good soil if you're going to do it. Don't use the cheap stuff. Use good soil, good plant food, and good drinks. And if you've got something that gives them at least 4 or 5 hours worth of light a day, you can grow pretty much anything outside. We've got some ground cherries, which are so delicious. We've got Swiss chard, which is so nice. That's the whole Swiss chard. We will have some eggplant coming on later in the season. Who knew? Eggplant on the second floor of an apartment building. Oh, how did that weed get in? I mean, cannabis. And I grow this because it's really pretty in flower arrangements. I'm going to go that way because there's lots more over here. Cosmos, which were my father's favorite flower. He always had those growing around the fire tower, so it's a nice tribute to him. It's because plants and flowers are food for the soul as well as food to eat. So I've got all sorts of things not only to eat, but to feed my soul here in a beautiful city setting. People are saying, well, you can't grow this, you can't grow that. Yeah, who says? So I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't grow, it doesn't grow. Listen, I've got things that just didn't grow. And I thought, oh, well, tough. I won't do that again. Don't be afraid to try something. That's kind of the thing I'm saying here, because a lot of people just say, oh, I don't have a garden because I live in an apartment. So do I. And I mean, I can grow everything from tomatoes to cannabis to oranges. And I even make marmalade out of these oranges in the fall. And they're delicious. But like I said, anybody can have a garden. A couple little things growing in a pot or a collection of pots or a big planter, doesn't really matter. And it doesn't matter what you grow, just grow it. Gorgeous. See, that's right. That was really good. That was really good.